Jesus was killed in the flesh. However, afterwards, he was resurrected as a spirit being. He was resurrected in the spirit, not of the flesh. This point is at 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 18. That's 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 18, which reads, "For Christ died once for all time for sins, a righteous person for unrighteous ones, in order to lead you to God. He was put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit." End quote. So this is just one point of understanding when Jesus was put to death. He was put to death in the flesh. He was a man. He was a physical man on earth. He was made in the flesh. It says, the Word became flesh. At John chapter 1 verse 14, it says how the Word became, the key word is became flesh. So we can see from John chapter 1 verse 14, it says Jesus was of the flesh. However, at 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 18, it says how after Jesus was put to death in the flesh, he was made alive in the spirit. So when Jesus was resurrected, he wasn't resurrected just as he himself has resurrected other ones that were killed. Like when Jesus resurrected Lazarus and he resurrected a dead little girl, they were resurrected in the flesh. Jesus was resurrected in the spirit. And he was the first one to go through that process system like that. That's why at Revelation chapter 1 verse 5, it says, "And from Jesus Christ, the faithful witness, the firstborn from the dead." So I'm going to stop right there where it says the firstborn from the dead. There were people who died and was resurrected that Jesus healed. How is Jesus the firstborn from the dead? Well, he's the firstborn from the dead because he's the first one to be resurrected in the spirit as a spiritual person, not as a fleshly person.